in a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers. The final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter MAİVİA. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu MAİVİA wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter MAİVİA isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. MAİVİA would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter MAİVİA was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, MAİVİA knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter MAİVİA also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter MAİVİA as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter MAİVİA, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter MAİVİA, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter MAİVİA properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody call the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter MAİVİA.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds,
Steel had better keep an eye on MAİVİA because MAİVİA is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
MAİVİA carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steel.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
George the Animal Steel. Most of the matches between Peter MAİVİA and George Steel have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steel is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between MAİVİA and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify his fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief MAİVİA is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steel makes sense to someone as traditional as MAİVİA. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way. Big impact.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter MAİVİA.
From the heavens, big body splash from the top.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Oh, great wherewithal there.
This is too far. Just a sure sign of desperation.
Took him out at the knee. Look at MAİVİA going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now.
Landing the uppercut. George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter MAİVİA. When you consider that MAİVİA is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Oh my, sent flying. Just rake in the face. This is outright disrespectful. Oh, man, he is fired up now.
When a man like Peter MAİVİA signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter MAİVİA knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment. Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here. Trying to fight it. Anything. Able to punch his way out. Jarring European uppercut. Elbow puts an end to that.
Chop. Oh, jarring uppercut. Taken head over heels. Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
He's going to ascend the cage. From the top. Peter MAİVİA now with the upper hand.
Yeah, MAİVİA has really figured the animal out here.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Peter MAİVİA very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the MAİVİA name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Cover, cover, this could be it.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag. Mongolian chop.
And now he's just facing an unyielding assault.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
And he retaliates. Some folks call Peter Maivia the
And George is caught.
backbreaker. Good grief.
Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up?
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia!
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just